Bill O'Reilly here, Wednesday, January 8th, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. Iran launches 15 ballistic missiles targeting U.S. troops in Iraq. The Ayatollah calls the attack, quote, a slap in Trump's face. The Department of Justice seeking a 6-month prison sentence for Michael Flynn. Beijing issues new rules regarding religion in China. Australian officials charged more than 200 people with arson as wildfires devastate that country. Also had the message on how to fight Iran. But first, the facts. Iran firing missiles at U.S. troops stationed in Iraq, attacking sites near Al-Assad Air Base in Anbar province and other military installations. Iranian state-run TV describing the operation as revenge for a U.S. drone strike that killed the terrorist General Soleimani earlier this week. There are no reported U.S. casualties, but President Trump must now decide how to respond, and this is very dangerous. A campaign that punishes Iran will not be accepted by many Americans who do not trust Donald Trump. Now, Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khomeini, says the attack against the U.S. military is a slap in the face of President Trump. The Islamic dictator also puts forth that the strike is not enough, demanding the complete removal of American forces from the region. Iranian media reporting with no evidence at all the operation killed more than 80 U.S. soldiers, which is not true. More on the situation coming up in the message of the day. The Department of Justice seeking a 6-month prison sentence for former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Federal prosecutors initially recommended no jail time for him, but reversed course, claiming the general refuses to accept responsibility for his actions. China issuing new regulations governing religion, leaders in Beijing demanding all churches, mosques, and temples spread the principles and policies of the Communist Party and socialist system. China routinely accuses Christians of subverting state power. Police in Australia have charged more than 200 people, arson, looting, and other fire-related crimes as wildfires engulf the country. Since November, fire has destroyed more than 2,000 homes and killed at least 18 people. In a moment, how to handle the growing danger from the Iranian mullahs. American Financing is a mortgage company for everyone. Doesn't matter where you are in the home ownership process, they can help. If you're a first-time home buyer needing down payment assistance, they have options that require zero down. Maybe you're a vet looking to use a VA loan. They will take care of you. Already own a home? Their salary-based mortgage consultants can lower your rate or access cash to pay off high-interest debt, potentially saving you $1,000 or more a month. And it only takes 10 minutes to get started. There are never any upfront fees or hidden costs. There's no pressure, no obligation. At American Financing, they work for you, creating a custom loan with incredible terms and fast closings. With rates so low right now, you really should take advantage of them. So make the call today, 888-462-9557, 888-462-9557, or AmericanFinancing.net. American Financing, NMLS, 182334, NMLS, ConsumerAccess.org. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. President Trump must deal with the threat from Iran effectively, and that will not be easy as the USA is so divided. First, the facts. The actual threat is that the Iranian mullahs seek to expel Americans from the entire Middle East region by using force and terrorism. In the past year, there have been attacks on a U.S. embassy, the one in Baghdad, a Saudi Arabian oil field, oil tankers in the Persian Gulf, and many more. These are aggressive acts of war by Iran by any measure. Now, Mr. Trump's opposition in the USA was interesting. Nancy Pelosi, after hearing about the Iranians attacking U.S. troops in Iraq, quote, "We must ensure the safety of our service members, including ending needless provocations from the administration and demanding that Iran ceases violence. America and the world cannot afford war," unquote. Demand that Iran cease its violence? How exactly do you do that, Madam Speaker? I believe the USA has been dealing with Iranian aggression for 40 years. It is amazing to see the Democratic Party continue to spout ineffective jargon. Elizabeth Warren says, "This is a reminder why we need to de-escalate tension in the Middle East. The American people do not want a war with Iran." Well, that's true. The American people do not want a war with anybody. But de-escalate means allowing Iran to do what it wants. If I'm wrong, Senator Warren, please tell me what you would do, very specifically. The truth is that neither political party in America, Republicans or Democrats, has successfully dealt with the fanatical mullahs in Tehran, and it may be impossible to do so. Putin continues to arm the Iranians, and the mullahs continue to kill people all over the region, using terror groups like Hezbollah and Shia militias to do so. Iran's goal, as I said, is to expel the USA from the region, destroy Israel, and dominate the Middle East and its worldwide oil flow. Neutralizing Iran is perhaps Donald Trump's most difficult problem. U.S. intel says Iran was cheating on the nuke treaty, so the president pulled out. Many Americans don't believe the intel, supporting the treaty that President Obama signed. America certainly does not want war with Iran or anybody else, as I stated. But the mullahs know that. And they don't want Donald Trump reelected next November. So Iran's aggression is not likely to stop. It is an incredibly complicated and vexing problem. It is a mess. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by actually writing it. For more news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com. In a moment, something you might not know. You've been hearing about gold all over the news. Prices continue to climb. Not surprising, given all the warnings of a recession and the uncertainty of the upcoming election. Americans are looking for stability as a way to protect their savings and retirement. That's why I recommend you consider gold and silver as a safe haven for your savings and retirement. The company I recommend and have for years is American Hartford Gold Group. They are A-plus rated with the Better Business Bureau. Also, they make it simple and easy for you to invest in physical gold and silver. If you're listening right now, you get a free silver coin from my friends at American Hartford Gold Group. All you have to do is give them a call, 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD. Call them now to claim your free silver gift for a limited time and tell them Bill sent you. Or visit them online at www.billfreecoin.com. Again, that's 877-444-4653 or billfreecoin.com. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. The fake news media loses a big one. CNN settled a defamation lawsuit filed by Covington, Kentucky Catholic high school student Nick Sandmann this week over false reporting of an altercation between the teenager and a group of far-left activists in Washington, D.C. You may remember that the incident unfolded near the Lincoln Memorial 1 year ago, when a group of students from Kentucky, wearing Make America Great Again hats, were confronted by a Native American elder who apparently did not approve of the students. The boys were in the middle of a scrum, a bunch of people protesting abortion and counter-demonstrators shouting back. Nick Sandmann was swept up in the controversy after CNN, the Washington Post, and other liberal outlets repeatedly ran a video clip showing the student smiling as the Native American beat a drum while chanting inches from his face. In the full version of the video, which most viewers did not see, the black Hebrew Israelites can be heard calling the students, quote, crackers and incest kids, unquote. Despite all that, the Kentucky teen was portrayed by the media as the aggressor in the situation, including accusations the altercation was racially charged. That, of course, was false, but CNN embraced the narrative. So, instead of applauding the teenager's restraint, the young man was smeared on cable news and social media and in newspapers because he wore a pro-Trump hat. All the major networks ran with it. Even the principal of the high school initially came out and condemned Nick Sandmann and his friends. Nick Sandmann's attorneys filed a lawsuit 2 months after the incident, claiming the coverage caused emotional distress on an underage minor. Nearly 1 year later, CNN has settled that suit for an undisclosed amount of cash, but no apology. The Washington Post is standing by its coverage, stating we provided a fair and accurate historical record of how the incident unfolded, which is not true. So we'll see what happens, as that lawsuit against the Post is still pending. Back after this. Millions of Americans have been diagnosed with cancer or a serious illness. If you are one of them and money is a problem, you're not alone. It's simple. If you own a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more, then Life Guide Partners can evaluate your coverage for free to see if you qualify for cash now when you need it the most. Be ready to take down this number. If you own a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more and you are living with a serious illness, then Life Guide Partners can evaluate your coverage free to see if you qualify for cash now. So write this number down, 1-888-GUIDE-50. Totally free to call. Get rid of those insurance premiums. Stop paying them. Consider turning that life policy into cash. The number again, 1-888-GUIDE-50. 1-888-484-3350. 1-888-GUIDE-50. Call now. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.